Welcome
Welcome
to
to Shade in
Shade
the
in the
City.
City. I'm your girl, Treese.
It's Nels.
And today we are jumping into our review of 90 Day Fiancé The Other Way, Tell All Part 1, okay? If you haven't already, all of our Shade Squad, please, and our new viewers, make sure you hit that like button.
And the subscribe button.
And y'all, let's jump right into it because it was, for part one, it was, it was okay, but it's going to get better. It's going to get better. I know it's going to get better. And I'm here for it. So yeah, y'all, let's get into it and let's get shady. Kicking the reunion off with the lost and found Julio, he said that once he and Kirsten broke up, they haven't spoken, but said that, she's been online spreading the lies, okay? And he's ready to share his truth. So Kenny is happy to be back in the US and says that he has big news to share. Kenny and Julio meet backstage, and then Holly arrives. She said things are a little confusing between her and Wayne, and she's not sure where they stand. So she tells Kenny and Julio she's excited to meet them so they can trauma bond. And I said, well, that just sounds like a toxic circus.
That's probably exactly what it is, though.
Right. Danielle arrives and says that she's there for vindication. She says she's shown up with her receipts. Okay.
She showed up looking crazy.
Yeah, she did.
I saw stomach hanging out. No.
You stupid. Did you see the Johan tattoo that she got on her arm? She has a big ass Johan tattoo on her.
They never showed that on the show.
Oh, they caught it. People, because Twitter gang. Shout out to the Twitter fam. They always catch clips and photos.
But she got that before they broke up.
Mm-hmm.
Why should they never show that on the show?
I don't think they just ever caught it, but it was there. Because that's what I'm saying. It was a screenshot from the show, and somebody caught it.
Mm-hmm. Ain't no way.
Yeah. Poor baby. But anyway, I mean, hey, if Krishan can get Blueface covered up all on her neck, then
he had his baby, at least.
Well, that's true. Shekinah is there, but she says she misses Sarper and Turkey. She's there, and she's ready to call a few people out. Shekinah said that, she would tell Holly to leave her shoes on and not run away from everything. She also,
I don't think
I was like, that's not bad advice.
It's not, but I don't think she need to be giving advice.
No, I don't think so either. She also reports that she said hi to Danielle and she didn't say anything. She thinks Danielle believes she's more superior than the rest of them. And then Kim arrives and says no one told her how much marriage sucks. And, she believes it does, and said that, living with TJ's family was hard. Okay. She said anyone else's opinion on, her situation is basically not welcome. And then Danielle ends up finally coming backstage, and Shekinah says that she never really rocked with Danielle and felt, she dated basically Johan for his peen. And so Kim finally arrives and with the best of the crew backstage. And Danielle says she understands why Kim was so upset with TJ because he wanted her to be a servant, and she's clearly an independent woman, and he should have known that when he met her. And then Shekinah takes a moment to get into Julio's butt and tell him the way he treated Kirsten was messed up, and he was cold and harsh. And he said that there were things that, they don't know, and he was protecting her. And basically he lets us know that she did something wrong, which
he said he ready to talk and he excited.
No, I think this, in my opinion, and I mean, I'm not trying to jump ahead, but I think it's F-boy deflection. I think that's what it is. I'm gonna try to make you look worse than.
I don't know. He didn't. He did not paint her in a good light, and she looked like she was. I don't know, but supposedly they both cheated on each other. So let's see.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Look, maybe he did it. Maybe she did it first. Okay, maybe she hit it first. So everyone went out to set.
Sean.
Sean, there you go. My phone says she, and I know that's not what I put. But Sean started with Kenny and Armando. Apparently they live in Mexico City now. Then she turned her attention to Mary and Brandon. They couldn't make it because Brandon didn't want to leave Mary alone.
They didn't want to
home
leave
with the
baby Midnight.
Well, he didn't want to leave her alone with the baby.
You think Mary
knows?
wanted to be separate?
I think that she didn't want him to leave, maybe. Or he also, I don't know what type of parent Mary is, so he also didn't want to leave her alone with their newborn baby.
Well,
and he said they named her Midnight.
Nothing's changed.
They named her Midnight because it's unique. It definitely is. I don't know what type of nickname you'd have for her because you don't want to call her Mid. You don't want to call her Night either. I mean, listen, MD. I don't know.
MD.
Doctor. There we go. MD.
Oh, okay. Okay, go ahead.
Look, put it in the universe.
But she's actually, so I will say I was on the Twitter. Again, shout out to the Twitter fam. But I was on the Twitter and the baby is very cute.
That's why she deserves a cute name. Go with MD. So Danielle and Johan are still separated. Apparently she stuck to her guns after all the hoes. Sean is excited to find out how things are going with Kimberly and TJ's family. Holly has been in the U.S. for 4 months, and apparently they don't talk on a regular. Oh my gosh, she's adorable. Yeah, y'all need to change that baby name. Oh my God, why are you looking for such a Oh my God, she's so cute. She looks like her mama though.
Yeah, she do look like a mama.
Thank God for that.
What they say, she's precious.
They need to make the name match though. So then she turned her attention to Julio and Kirsten.
Oh, it says that they call her Mimi. That's what the post says. It says they call her Mimi for sure.
Okay, that's better than Midnight. She just better tell everybody her name is Mimi. Basically, he made sure to let everyone know that his name was Julio and not Julio. Did you hear that, Treese? Did you hear that? She said, nope, it went in one ear and out the other. He's Julio to me. He don't get no respect. We ain't putting no respect.
Right, I was just gonna say, F-boys get no respect over here, okay?
We ain't putting no respect on his name. Okay, so it's Julio, okay? But
I'm European today, okay?
He said that he never told her to call him Julio, okay? He said they just pronounce it that way. Now, Shekinah and Sarper said, they're doing great. She said this is the best relationship she's ever been in. Sean has questions about the 2,500 women, and Armando has questions whether he caught anything or not. He said not to his knowledge, but she kind of had him take an STD test. She said she does that for everyone, and this man shut her down and said, we don't want to hear about your past relationships, but we got to hear about your 2,500 women.
Right.
So then Sean invited.
I don't think I caught that, but damn.
Oh, yeah, it definitely happened. Then Sean invited some seasoned 90-day cast members out because, they have some type of connection to the cast. They invited out Tim, Kalani, Andre, and Tanya. Why sway? Why sway?
So
listen, I get why Jenny came. I get it. I get why Jenny came.
Okay, so hear me out. The way that Sean introduced them, so when she said that, I was expecting her to introduce Jenny and Submit off that because she said it's everybody that has some type of connection.
Yeah, and she didn't mention him. So I was like, okay, that was weird.
So I understood Tim because Tim is a regular and him and Kenny used to host the shits together. When Kenny's not filming for the show, like with him and Armando, he's doing the background. So they're actually really good friends. So that made sense to me. I don't know why Kalani was there.
I guess maybe
because it was supposed to be like a Danielle and Asuelu type situation.
She didn't put the connection together for us. So I assume that next part 2 was when she's going to, because they were talking, but I don't know
And then
why
what the
there's a
hell does
connection.
Tanya have? Oh, Tanya was with the boy from South Africa. Okay, so that makes sense to me now. I could not get in my head why Tanya was there, but now it makes sense. She was Sinjin, Tanya and Sinjin, little red, little.
I remember. I don't think, to me, that doesn't mean that they have a connection.
Well, but that they both dated men and from South Africa, and she moved them up.
Oh, so we the same.
I know it's not. It's not. I'm just saying. I was just trying to be like, why are all these people here and make the connections? And now it makes sense. And then Andre, y'all are too early. You need to wait. You need to wait till 90 days. Tell all before you come on here, so you can chop it up with what's his name, if he even will talk to him, Justin. He's the one from Moldova. Why are you here?
I was thinking the same thing.
You're not from Turkey.
Well,
sorry, TLC, you messed up on that one. I don't know why.
I'm gonna leave that one alone. So Sean, she starts off with TJ and Kimberly, and gets into her reaction to the apartment when she first seen it. TJ felt like she was overreacting, and everybody else agreed that she overreacted. So they all got in her ass about it. That she didn't give no credit to him, and then her delivery was also messed up. But there was also some things apparently that he left her in the dark about, that it was a 7-year loan, and the fact that it was $12,000. Now, she also said that in his tradition, only after you have your vows will the husband discuss properties and financial decisions with you. So for her, it wasn't strange, but that, I don't know if that matters.
Right.
So then Sean invites Jenny and Samit to weigh in on their relationship remotely from India. Jenny came out the gate swinging. Okay.
That's the only thing. I'm not going to lie to you. I feel like, and don't get me wrong, but I do think Kim is a little unhinged. I'm going to say that.
You don't want to call her crazy because she's going to flip out on you?
She out here talking about putting spells on people. I don't want her in my comment. Look, I don't need no shrines, no nothing going on. We know she is unhinged. Okay. So
shrine.
No, I'm serious. I was reading that online today. Somebody said that they made a comment under one of her YouTube videos and she didn't like, and she was talking about she was gonna cast a spell or some shit on it. Like, if you even threaten me like that, we're good. We're good. I don't even want that fight.
Don't make us hit up Ashley, the new age witch, okay?
Her dreadhead sister, don't play with her.
Exactly. You don't do it.
No, but in this particular situation, the way that Jenny came at her, I don't think anybody was going to receive that well. I think that she could have told her the same thing that she told her, what everyone else was telling her, and she didn't feel the need to address them the way that she addressed Jenny. And I feel like that's because how Jenny, so I'm not saying that, you should respect your elders or whatever, but you can't come to me with that type of energy and think that now she is supposed to be a very happy, peaceful person. So,
who is?
That was her whole thing. Remember, she has a whole YouTube about making happy videos and making people smile. And
I doubt if they believe that mess anymore. I'm gonna say,
when I tell you, Twitter be going in because they be like, this is how you make your money is happiness, love, joy, peace. And then we see you on TV being unhinged and it looked real crazy.
I'm gonna say that I do.
But those are the type of people you don't mess with.
I'm gonna say I agree with you with the way Jenny started off the conversation. Yeah. But I'm not gonna lie, after watching the show and watch the way she talks to people, the way she responds to things, even when people are starting off respectful with her, I could only imagine that's the only reason, because Jenny's not that type of person. I'm assuming that's why Jenny had that energy, because she expected that type of energy from her. I'm not saying I'm not saying it's right, but I'm assuming she came at her because she got it. She got it. But I think she felt like she was going to get it anyway. So yeah, basically she told Kimberly that she was unappreciative, and it broke her heart when she said that she hates India. Kimberly told her that her opinion doesn't matter, boo. Who are you to me? Okay. Jenny told her to respect India or don't be here, and told her that, she's a very entitled, spoiled little brat. And then Kimberly called her the C word. Now, I'm so glad that Tanya cleared this up
See
for
you
me,
next Tuesday.
because okay.
That's the nice one, to see you next Tuesday.
So, in this community, we don't really use see you next Tuesday. So I automatically assumed it was the B word, like the walking dog.
Mhm.
But I'm so glad that Tanya cleaned that up for me. I don't think it really mean anything to me, but I guess to a different community, it's super bad.
Oh no, that's a super foul word.
Yeah, it would mean nothing to me.
Oh.
So after, she done called this girl out her name. I'm sorry, this woman out her name. Jenny basically told her to pull up. And Kimberly
She
said,
said,
"No,
catch me outside."
basically. And then Kimberly said, "No, boo, I'll give you my address. Okay, come see about me." So,
oh, did you hear that Bad Bobby was pregnant? I'm sorry, that's just.
He said, "What happened?"
She's pregnant.
Who?
Catch Me Outside is pregnant.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Mm-hmm. Sorry, y'all. Random. I be in current events. My apologies. We need to give y'all a sip and shade. It's coming. I'm sorry.
I'm so.
And let me just be honest. We won't be covering that. It just came at the top of my head. But go ahead.
I'm surprised it's been this long.
Right.
Okay, so Armando tries to tell her that, she's being super disrespectful. She disagrees, of course, because that's who she is. And Kenny told her, that's your problem. Okay. Even with TJ, instead of trying to resolve it, you bring the issue down. She elevates everything.
Yep.
Sean asked her if she thinks that, she's been disrespectful to the Indian culture. Of course, she says no. Now, Sean shows her receipt of their last argument, and when she elevated the argument, and everybody is floored. Apparently, they didn't see this. I don't know. Maybe they didn't watch this last episode. I don't know. Okay. But yeah.
I just hope his family doesn't have TVs.
They don't need TVs. They're living with this girl.
No. I mean, they're living with her. But what I'm saying is that, and I mean, obviously, we know now that she's probably back in America, almost allegedly, but I'm almost 1,000% sure she's back in America now.
She took Jenny's advice.
Yeah, but could you imagine your in-laws seeing this and how you and you're standing 10 toes down on, nope, I don't feel like I did anything wrong. I'm not going to take any accountability. And then you still got to live in the same house with them. That wasn't going to work no way. Maybe she moved out before the reunion aired because she knew what was up. I don't know.
Now Sean wanted to know about her calling him a titty baby. She said that she called him that because whenever they get into an argument, he goes downstairs to his mama and stays for a few days. Shekinah said, "Look at how she act. I would too." I said, "Ooh, Shekinah girl." Now she said she put herself. Yes, she do. She said she put herself in that situation. Now she want to play victim. I said, "Oh my God." She said if she could do things over, she would. But she did learn from what she did, and she likes it that way. Okay. She's glad that it happened that way. Now, Jenny basically told her that she needs to change her American attitude. Okay.
On my notes. Where are the good old pudding? All right. Shekinah and Harper, that's what I was on, right? All right.
Mm-hmm.
So Shekinah and Harper, he's been weighing her in, and all of the castmates feel some type of way about this. And Sean asked how she feels about it, and she says that although the footage that they've played for us and we've watched doesn't look great, and then one thing everybody can't get over is the lollipop scene. Everybody's really floored by that. And so
she's just like, what? Like what?
That
What's the problem?
And so Sean asked Harper, "Are you still weighing her?" And he's like, "Not right now. She's in good form, good rare form." I said, "Oh wow." But then Holly if I had to vote most annoying on this tell-all, it would be Holly. Because she is always chiming in when she needs to shout out.
Well, I can say that about Shekinah too, but it doesn't annoy me when Shekinah does it.
Right. It doesn't annoy me when Shekinah does it. It really annoys me when Holly does it. So then Holly chimes in and says, if someone doesn't try to have control over her, she feels that they don't care about her. And Shekinah agrees.
She's like, we can
They
relate
both
on
like,
that.
huh?
She's like, we can relate on that.
Yeah. So you're both toxicity is your thing.
Mhm.
So then Sean asked if, he still dictates things now that, they have some space between them. And he apparently sent her some voice messages, telling her how to look, what to eat while she was there, how to behave. And so Tim calls it out and basically says that it's ridiculous and she's brainwashed. So then she plays the voice messages and it sounds even more horrifying and controlling when you hear it. Shekinah thinks that, hey, it's good advice. It's just being sweet. Let me know,
Wants me to eat right.
Right. So Kalani questions if she sees that as toxic, and she doesn't. Sarper says that she likes to be controlled and he's controlling, and says that they're a perfect match. And I said,
it's a toxic relationship made in heaven.
I was just about to say that. Here's my thing. Shadeinthecity does not condone nor support toxic relationships, right? But if you're toxic and your partner is toxic and y'all have accepted that y'all are toxic to each other and y'all are going to live that way in
toxic bliss,
right? Who are we to judge? I'm just saying. So then Danielle said that, Danielle points out that they are two people with severely toxic traits. So Kenny asked if, it's a lot of pressure trying to be perfect. And Shekinah doesn't think that, that's what's going on. So someone says, I don't know who said it, but somebody said they think she's being groomed. And I said, well, damn, if he was an 80-year-old man, maybe, but come on, y'all. So then Sean moves on and says that they reached out to Shekinah's sister to be there, but she declined because her and Shekinah haven't spoken. But they do have a video. She does have a video message. And she basically lets her sister know that she doesn't think Sarper is a good partner for her because she hasn't seen anything from him that shows honesty or respect for her. She was going to give a message to Sarper, but thinks he won't be able to basically mentally comprehend. And Shekinah reveals her family has been very unsupportive since the show, and she hasn't talked to any of her sisters, all 6 of them. I'm sorry, 5, because there's 6.
Yeah, I think she's 6.
All 5 of them and her mom. Maybe that's where I got 6 from. And she said that if they met him, they would love him. And Sean, I love when Sean pointed out, but your sister met him, girl.
Mm-hmm. Oh, but he was having a bad day. It was
she was pushing his buttons. So Sarper says she's happy, and Tanya says she needs to have other people in her life outside of him that support her, and I completely agree. And then they go backstage for lunch, and what's the girl? And Kenny asked Kim if she regrets calling Jenny. See you next Tuesday. Kim says no, and Shekinah says she has no remorse. So Kim says it's a part of the process, And I was like, what process is that, Kim? When she said that it's a part of the process. Shade Squad, drop down in the comments. What process is she talking about? Let me know. I missed that. Kenny says it's a cop-out.
Her disrespectful tour.
Oh, the disrespectful tour. Okay. Kenny says it's a cop-out, and Shekinah said humility would go far. She thinks that she doesn't have respect for anyone. And here we go. Good old Holly. I think that Kim
Hang low, Holly. The low-hanging fruit. Hang low, Holly.
Hang low, Holly. That's what we're going to call her. I think that she is such a compassionate and, just a
caring person.
And Shekinah's like, boo.
We ain't seen it. It ain't coming through, boo. It ain't
coming through. And when she was like, you don't need to sell us on her because she's getting the reaction that basically she deserves. And then Kim basically thinks Shekinah, basically says that Shekinah can go F herself. And says that she has something negative to say about everybody's relationship except hers. And I said, well, that was the one thing that you said that was on.
She did, but did you notice that everybody else she'll speak up to, she ain't speaking up to Shekinah. She's speaking in a confessional. Shekinah said it to her face.
Well,
that's because you don't want that smoke, boo.
And
she there with you.
I'm so mad I didn't get boy of it all, but
You said the what?
The boy of it all, but I'll go ahead.
I wish Kimberly would have said it to her. Because I need to see her. All that. No. I need to, because all that energy she be having it with energy, that energy with people that can't do nothing to her.
Right.
Her husband, her brother-in-law, somebody in a screen. Now, when you got somebody sitting in your face, telling you about yourself, talking mad smack to your face, you want to talk in a confessional.
Because she's peaceful and happy, and that would ruin her image.
No, because she's a keeper. No. So Sean moves on to Julio and Kirsten, and their cold breakup. Okay. He said it was cold and he definitely could have handled it better. He didn't think that he was misleading. He feels like, it was just hope. He had hope that things was going to work out and they would get over their trust and communication problems that they were having. Sarper asked if Kirsten cheated on him. Kirsten said that she had a good friend that she was texting and Julio didn't like it. Julio.
That was just her real good friend.
Ciao. Bye. So Kirsten said that Julio, she was like, boy, I know what you're doing. She kind of was like, yeah, he's exposing you, girl. I said, oh, Shekinah.
Now, that's the one time I didn't like Shekinah because I was like, girl, stop.
That's because your team, Kirsten, that's why. Because you're biased. You are biased. She's just
no, I'm not gonna lie to you. I am biased to Kirsten because I don't like Julio.
No, listen, let me explain something to you. When you are biased, you are just biased. Okay. You're not just biased to a certain situation. You can be biased to a certain situation. But girl, if it's in you, it's in you. You are just biased.
No,
okay?
I just don't like
you didn't like listen. Already, when Kirsten said, oh yeah, I was just texting a good friend and he didn't like it. But first of all,
that's her good friend.
That's still cheating. Okay, yeah. So then when Kirsten said, Julio, I know what you're doing, and Shekinah said, yeah, he's exposing you. First of all, it was the fact that Shekinah didn't even look up. She was looking off to the side. Yeah, he's exposing you. Like, she's going about her business, doing what she's doing. And like, yeah, but you just getting exposed. That's what's happening right now. I thought, oh, Shekinah, with all this. Why you didn't get this energy during the show? Because you wasn't giving this energy to Sarper. Okay, but I like it. We need more of this Shekinah, okay? Because what's your name?
Well, no, because remember, she likes to be controlled in her relationship. But that's
why she got smoke for everybody else.
Right. That's why she got smoke for everybody else. That's built up.
She gets controlled in a relationship. So she got, well, yeah. I like it. With a name like Shekinah,
I like it.
Smoke he's supposed to have, okay? So basically, he said that she was supposed to be going dress shopping while he was in the Netherlands. And he saw that she was in photo with another man that he had never seen before.
But then she was just like, that's her friend. He went with her and then he asked to see her messages in her phone.
Yes, he asked to see her messages. He's talking about how, I guess the dude in the phone, the good friend, talking about how he can't wait to meet her family. Good friends already met your family, okay? And they calling each other mommy and poppy. We quiet because we biased.
No, when he said that, I said, damn, Kirsten. Damn. I said, you ain't think to delete those messages?
Apparently not. Then apparently he recorded.
And then she's sitting there, he's literally my friend. You know how she always had that same look on her face.
We didn't kiss or nothing. So what did you do?
Oh.
Then apparently he recorded her having a conversation with the guy. Kirsten snatches the phone and ran into the bathroom and deleted the messages. It ain't looking good for you, homie. You still gonna stick beside her? You still gonna stick beside her?
I said last scene she should have deleted the messages. If you gonna do look, if you're gonna do it, don't get caught slipping.
Don't be you stay rooting for the losing team, girl. You stay rooting for the no.
Because you know what I believe?
She will have your money
maybe she was getting her link back.
Okay, then just say that. Don't sit up here and lie and talk about it was a good friend. Say I was getting my link back. Okay. So she tried to call this boy a liar, and he asked her for her phone. Now, apparently, after she deleted the messages, he took I guess he went in the room and questioned her about the things, that she did, and he recorded that. And I guess she didn't know that she was being recorded when they were having a conversation about the guy and the conversation. But of course, you know how tell-all does. They saving that for part 2 or part 3 if there is, and there better not be.
You said it better not be.
Girl, okay.
Technically, the tell-all would be now. One thing I will say, shout out to TLC.
Can't y'all just tell it all? Just in one shot, just tell it all.
Well, look, what I will say is TLC, I can appreciate y'all. I'm not gonna lie. I was a little scared to even turn this on because I said, watch this be an hour and some change. And I said, okay, TLC.
They kept, yes, they did. I was not mad about it. I said, we getting to the ditty gritty in 43 minutes.
Right? So all I'm gonna say is shout out to y'all for doing that. Clearly y'all listening. We appreciate you as viewers and fans of the show. And y'all, yeah, Shade Squad, let us know. Drop down in the comments. Let us know what you think about this first part of the tell-all. But if you have not already, please make sure that you hit that like button.
Make sure you comment.
You subscribe.
And hit the notification bell.
And make sure you're following us on all the platforms, the TikTok, the Twitter, the Facebook, and the IG. And for all those that are already following us on all the platforms, make sure that y'all shoot us a DM, shout yourself out, just let us know who you are so we can put names to faces. As I was telling Nels earlier today, it's so many of y'all, and then when y'all go missing, shout out to Griselda, we ain't seeing you in a minute. But and y'all are like family. So when y'all go missing or we don't see y'all for a while, we be like low-key worried. And
where's our squad at?
Right. And I just want to make sure y'all good, y'all doing good. I understand everybody got lives and everybody business, but or everybody busy, but it's a family here, it's a squad. So yeah, just let us know who you are because we appreciate it because y'all get to know who we are, right? But anyway, so thank you guys. Have a great and wonderful and blessed week and have a good night. Bye-bye.